Most people may remember this computer. It's the budget gaming computer from 2018. So what did I do with it? Well, I upgraded it. So the first thing I wanted to upgrade was the CPU with an i5-2400, which is much better than the i3-3240. The next thing I wanted to upgrade was the power supply from a 240 watt OEM power supply to a 500 watt power supply that came with my computer originally. You may be wondering why I chose an i5-2400 when the 1155 socket has so many CPUs you could choose from. Well, it was cheap and in my area, and I didn't want to get it off of Amazon because it was $100, and I didn't want to get it off of eBay because it would have took a long time. So I got this for $50 with a whole system. I got it off the Facebook selling site. Totally worth it. So enough rambling. Let's get into this thing. Okay, it says as we left it, same old machine. Nothing's changed much. It just sat for a while. So first thing I did, took out the power supply. Super easy. Definitely didn't struggle here. Anyway, there we go. Power supply out. Like magic. Pop, pop, bada boopy, out of the computer, whatever. Okay, next thing I did, I took out the CPU. I unscrewed each individual screw here. Really tedious. Don't worry, it will be off in a second. There you go. The CPU cooler's off. Bam, off. It's super disgusting. It's got dried ass thermal paste. Better clean that off real quick. There we go. CPU cooler cleaned off. Now let's get to that CPU. There it is, the i3-3240. Pretty good little CPU, not too bad, but let's move on to putting in the new stuff. There we go, just put in that CPU, flick down that little lever, lock it into place, nice and tight. Here's some thermal paste I use, MX4 compound. I heard it's pretty good, keeps it pretty cool, because, later on I'll talk about the cooling. Anyways, you put a tiny little P dot, not the size of that, you idiot. Okay, whatever, it's fine. It should be okay. Now we'll just put on the CPU cooler. There we go, the CPU cooler's on, and I'm not gonna film myself, screwing in all the bits, because that would be tedious, and I only have one hand to do it, so yeah, I should invest in a tripod. Next, you should plug in your CPU fan, because that's important, and then now we're gonna put in the power supply. I don't think I actually recorded me putting the power supply in, so here's just a clip of me pointing at the holes. Anyways, after you do that, you screw it in, each individual screw. Sped it up here because, that would take too long to watch all that. After you do this, you just do a bit of cable management and we'll be on our way. There we go, there's the case with all the cable management or whatever. Not too bad for an OEM. It's pretty bad. Anyways, this is important. Let's just go inside and test it. So those were some really good frame rates I was seeing there. Not too bad for a, 6 or 7 year old CPU. Pretty good, honestly. If I didn't have my computer, this would be the budget computer would be my main system. But anyways, CPUs, like heat, it was very, very good. Thermal paste, it's a very good thermal paste. The CPU never went above 64 degrees, and the game, like all the games ran really well. Only 2 games maxed out the CPU, and it was GTA 5 and Battlefield 1. And I actually tested Battlefield 1's multiplayer, and it only it was like in the 60-ish range and for the FPS, but Battlefield 1's engine is very, very CPU demanding, so, you know, but it still ran very well. Anyways, I used Shadowplay to record all this, and it turned out really well, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you liked it, leave a dislike if you didn't, and I'll see you in the next one.